Have you ever thought why Indians, when they move abroad, they get fatter? Let me explain, because I think about this quite a lot when I work with like thousands of South Asian people. So they go abroad and they think, oh, it must be the food ingredients, it's different. It might be my genetics, it's probably my age. Well, you think that, but it's not. Let me show you exactly why. Because simply this happens. We've got the triangle of ingested calories versus calories burnt. You've got new friends, you've got new colleagues, you're going on Tinder dates to get accustomed to the culture, the towns, the city. It's lovely. And you're having more of this. So therefore, calories ingested goes up. Jimmy, you tell them, eat less calories, right? So then what also happens is when you're doing more of this, you do less of this because you're not in a routine, you haven't got gym to go to, and you're probably spending the time with those guys as opposed to those guys. Secondly, is you're working like a maniac. You've got a new boss to impress, you're making it over half the time, and you're probably working long hours, so therefore you're probably eating at work and then also not going to the gym. Is that also a new location? So you don't know where the grocery shopping is, you don't know your normal meal prepping strategies, you probably don't even have a pan to get or an oven, your probably fridge hasn't come yet, so therefore you're eating out, more calories ingested, less calories burnt. You have more stress. You probably don't do the hard stuff, so you probably don't go to the gym. You've got all of these decisions to make, a new scenario, you're probably battling with loneliness to some degree, and you're really struggling a little bit more than you used to, so you probably eat more calories when you're lonely. You weren't also an angel before you got to the new place. Therefore, all the bad habits probably means that you're still doing a lot of this and doing less of this. So here's the solutions, right? Give yourself a time frame. You need 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks to enjoy and embed into the new system. Get calorie controlled as fast as possible. 80% of the time, you want to be calorie controlled during the week, or at least 5 to 6 days a week. Jimmy's playing with that. Then also, gyms. Go to the quickest one, the fastest one, closest to work or closest to your house. The longer it is away, the more resistance it gives, the more of an issue it is. It might not be the best one, it might have ugly people in, it might not give you towels, but get to the gym ASAP so there's less barriers. Lastly, you need a routine, a whole workaround. When you wake up, what time you go to bed, when are you doing your steps, when am I doing my meal prepping, when am I going to work, when am I going to order my fridge, and all that type of stuff goes into a daily routine and a to-do list to stay on top of things. And then lastly, you need a gauge. When is too much? So I would say if you're gaining more than 4 kilos by the time you've done like 30 to 40 days when you're moving abroad, that's too much. You need to take this to 100%, but also you need to take that seriously, because don't want to be 6 months down the line thinking about, oh, I shouldn't have gained all that weight. But if you've done this and you're struggling to get the weight off and you want some help, who work with South Asian people all the time in the same scenario as you, comment word now. Me and Jimmy will get back to you.